Hello, just gonna wait again for a few minutes to see who shows up. Hello. Hi. Oh, it is so cold here. And with it all, we got so lucky with that storm. We really did. They started talking about maybe 6 to 8 inches of snow. They said it was going to be falling fast and furious. I was really very, very concerned. Hi, Evie. I was very, very concerned. Oh, wow. Hillary Clinton said she's not running, at least according to that tweet. I, Hi, Linda. I just was very concerned about my neighbor because she needed to take her mother for dialysis this morning. And I was hoping that she wouldn't have to drive in horrible weather. Hi, Denise. So when I got up this morning and looked out and saw that it really wasn't terrible, I was happy for her. I didn't go out today because there was still a lot of snow, and of course nobody. Hi, Kathy. Nobody shoveled mine, so I really was fearful of falling and getting hurt. So I stayed home, and a lot of it melted during the day. But then they said whatever melted is going to turn to a sheet of ice tonight and into the next couple of days because the weather is expected to be quite cold the next few days. So it's a mixed bag. Hi. So clearly I decided to come back and take my chances for now. I certainly will decide what I'm doing over time. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, I'm so happy that I have. I was looking through my stash today and I was actually wondering, who's gonna. I don't know. They were talking about having had some schools closed. I don't know if they closed it here because there was no need to, but I understand that there were a number of schools that were closed, I guess just to give everybody a break because it was the only school day that was closed from what I gather. So it's been a a decent season for us given what we normally have to endure. So I'm happy that that's the case. And yeah, so I don't know, tomorrow, I'm not sure if I'm going to get out, but the only thing I really need is milk. And I was going to go to the store after we went out to lunch yesterday. I thought you said you reached out to Carol. Did I misunderstand you? I thought you had reached out, and I saw that message where you said for Carol to get in touch with me, or did I read that wrong? So I was waiting to hear from her. But if that's not the case, I will try it tomorrow. I will definitely do that. Yeah, because there's got to be something going on for her not to be around anywhere. Oh my God. Ugh. Oh, okay. Okay. Then I misunderstood that part of it. Yeah. Um, yeah, that's not that's amazing. Yes, it sounds like they really did do a good job. I feel so terrible for those people in Alabama who suffered that horrible tornado. It's so amazing because the the damage that can be done in such a short period of time is absolutely astounding. I mean, in the end, there's really nothing like Mother Nature to really cut us down sometimes. Only 40 miles away. Do you ever have them where you are, Denise? Really terrible. I was looking at some of the footage and how awful for those people. People who, were in their, in quotes, safe place. Oh, they do? That would be terrifying to me. It really would. They said the winds were up to 170 miles an hour. That's unbelievable. Yeah. I mean, look, it either will be or won't be, so not too often good. Good. Yeah, I think it's funny because when we talk about wanting to live in other places and how we're tired of whatever the conditions are where we are, we don't take into account sometimes all the different things. It's kind of the devil you know versus the devil you don't know. So, yeah, I don't know, but I'm really happy that whatever did melt. So, at least I don't feel 100% trapped. But yeah, I was dealing with a little bit of high blood pressure this morning anyway, so I really didn't much feel like going anywhere or doing anything. You're having a cold snap. Really? Oh my. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Wow. Yeah, the weather is just bizarre all over the country. It really is. It's just so strange. Wow. Oh, I felt so bad today hearing that Luke Perry died. He was so young. That's horrible. It really is horrible. But I guess after having a massive stroke, you'd probably want not to live that way. So, better to be free of this. Okay, no more depressing stuff. Let's talk about something good or something positive. Somebody start. Don't all rush. No, I have got to clean out my refrigerator. It is so packed with all that stuff that I really need to clean it out and start with a fresh slate. It's just that I haven't been able to go down and throw out the all the garbage. They didn't take garbage today because of the snow. Denise, is your Christmas tree still up? It's 27 degrees there also in Texas. Wow. Yeah, it's just really, really weird. But again, I mean, given the circumstances that I'm in, I'm just grateful that we didn't have a lot of snow this winter. That would have been, um, what did I miss? Did I miss something? I just went scrolling back, but I couldn't find anything. So I'm not sure. One of these days, you're not going to see that wig hanging out to my left. I really have got to get that thing done. Yeah, it sounds really good to me. Except I don't even want to think about Thanksgiving. I'm looking forward to the summer. I want some kind of summer. It's Sandra's birthday? Yes? Hello, hello. Ah, well, happy birthday. Oh, I did it again with my hands. I think I have to have the thing right here in my chair to remember to put the cream on my hands before I sit down. I don't do well in the wintertime with my hands and my feet. I'm really so happy. Happy 50th. That is great. There was something I wanted to talk to you about, and I forgot what it was. I need to find a solution for my car for a setup to be able to vlog in my car because so many times I've wanted to do it. I know Madeline had mentioned something about that, and I got back to her and told her I was going to email her back. So yeah, I have to do that. I'll do that tonight when I get off. My leg it's doing much better in terms of the fall, much better. It's in a lot of pain tonight. It just seems that often it has a lot to do with the weather. If it gets very cold, if the barometric pressure changes, all of those things, um, it makes a difference for it. But if I can get around, if I can walk, I'm happy. I'm so used to being in pain at this point that I discount it. It just is what it is. I assume that there's a good chance that I'll be in pain for the rest of my life. So that's okay. As long as I can deal with it. I was supposed to have started with the lymphedema specialist, but that's going to have to be put off. There's no way I can do that at this point. So that definitely has to wait. Um, yeah, there will. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with driving and vlogging as long as the phone is someplace secure. That's not uh, that's not dangerous. I mean, people do it all the time. I see people doing that, but I could take you places with me as if I go a lot of places these days. I could take you with me from doctor's office to doctor's office. Um, I was a little surprised today because the doctor that I went to on Thursday, none. I have no help at all, and it makes it really hard. Um, I do what I can do. There are things that I cannot do, and I just cannot. So I'll vacuum and polish the furniture and clean up. I obviously can't do a lot at one time because if I do, it really starts to hurt. 800 milligrams of Motrin? Really? And does the Motrin increase your blood pressure? Because I have to worry about that too. I was, no, um, I was not doing badly with the Advil. It was doing something. I mean, was I feeling splendid? No. But as long as I can get around and it's not actively painful where it wakes me out of my sleep, then I'm okay. I have been having the strangest dreams lately. Really odd. I come to think of it, I think I've been moving a lot in my dreams. and I'm always in a place that is not right, and it's always, I don't know, there's always something wrong with it, something insecure with it, something. The Advil shot yours up? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I take it so infrequently. I have to be in massive pain to take anything because as I say, I'm in pain all the time. So I would be taking it around the clock if I was so inclined, but it's not who I am. So I'll just manage with it for as much as I can and as long as I can. Yeah. Yeah, I have dreams every night, and I tend to remember a lot of them when I get up. And it's just been very odd. And I'm always in different places. I don't know, I guess maybe because of the insecure situation that I'm in right now leaves me wondering or worrying about the future. So maybe that's why the dreams. I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever taken a leave. I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, I try not to be, Denise, if I can help it. I try to focus on what I can do. Naproxen? Yeah, I've never taken that. I try to focus on the things that I can have some impact on. There will come a day when, when it's going to be sheer panic. But I don't want to suffer sheer panic before I have to. It's bad enough when it comes, so yeah, there's a lot of that. And I really actually have to go back to, yeah, I wanna take more of that cranberry juice. I liked it actually. The very light one though, the one that was very low calorie. I really did like that. But the doctor, when I went back to get my blood drawn again, she also did a urine test, and she told me that she had the answer in 48 to 72 hours. That was Thursday. I didn't hear from her today. So I was kind of surprised. Then I thought maybe she didn't make it to work. Maybe she was, you'll pop anything. Um, yeah, I thought maybe she didn't get into the office today because different places were impacted more by the storm than we were. There were some places where they said there was almost a foot of snow, or some places even more. I do have it, but I've never signed into it. So I'm not even sure that I can anymore. I have to take a look and see. The first time I went to, probably too late. The first time I went to her, she gave me a sign in, and I think it said it was only valid for a couple of weeks or something. If I don't hear anything tomorrow, I'll call her office tomorrow and ask. I can see all the test results. Yeah, I could do that with when I was with, with all the Memorial Sloan Kettering stuff. So I was able to do that. Um, yeah, I wonder what I'm eating that's making me feel really dry. I'm not typically like that, but the last few days, I wonder if it's all that frozen food. The meal that I had today was was beef goulash with noodles. If I ever make, your doctor has a patient portal? Oh, that's really good. Yeah, it helps because then you're not dependent upon them getting in touch with you. I really should have set that thing up. Yeah, my fault on that one, clearly. But yeah, I'd like to know what the situation is. So yeah, yeah, I know they had the messages and all my appointments at Memorial, but at Memorial I have this whole string of appointments. And I thought I was going back in March for my second scan, but I'm not. I'm actually going in April. So maybe the fact that she thought it could wait till April was a good sign when I went the last time in December. What'll make me thirsty? I feel really like pasty. It's just odd. Um, oh, Aldi's? No. Chocolate covered caramels with sea salt. Oh, I'm trying to remember if the Lindt also had, it had, the Lindt chocolate was with sea salt. I think it had caramel in it, but I can't swear to it. I still want those whatchamacallit, those truffles. I really do. They're sitting in my cart. Oh, I don't know. I have to tell you, they have given me quite a number. They have given me quite a number of dishes that are fish, but all their fish is breaded, and $2.99. Wow. Yeah, and by the time you take this breaded piece of fish that they give you and you nuke it for 7 minutes, they say 7.5. I cut it back to 7. Oh, the Q10 moisturizer. Hmm. Um, yeah, no, they don't have any of that store here. I'd never even heard of it, so I don't know. You get what? I have to tell you, it was that was so alarming the way she presented it. But then I see that it's something, I mean, I didn't look into it at all because my pressure was up a little bit this morning. And as I say, I really didn't want to do anything that was going to be upsetting. It was, what can I say? It's supposedly this thing where people somehow hack into your system while you're doing a live, and then they do things like call the police and say that people are holding people hostage, or people have killed people, or people have guns in the house, and then the police come with a SWAT team and they break down your door. And she was talking about one man who got killed. $4.99. So yeah, it was kind of out of the blue. And now I hear that it's been around for years. This thing, I don't want to focus on the negative. I just don't. I really don't. I need to really focus on the positive. The more you dwell on negative things, the more negative things there are. It's mostly young video gamers. Yeah, I just, I know there's all kinds of craziness in the world, and people do some really strange things. But it's an interesting thing. I remember, I don't know if anybody here remembers or knows about exactly. I know. Thanks. Um, yeah, I don't, it's kind of hard to do that though, because I guess people who have the wherewithal to do that kind of stuff, it's kind of like trying to keep guns out of the hands of people who do damage with them. And I've always said that even if the law said you couldn't have a gun, the only people who wouldn't have guns are the people who obey the law. The people who don't obey the law don't obey the law. So they'll do what they do. And it's the same thing with anything else. People can always find ways to be negative and things to do like that. Exactly. Exactly. And people have no problem with doing that in so many ways. In so many ways. Mm. Oh, really? There's one in Bayshore and Lindenhurst. I didn't know. Yeah, I've never heard of that one. So maybe if I want to get really adventurous one day, I'll take a ride to Lindenhurst. It's not far. It's really not far. I remember the days when I would like to take a ride out. You have to accentuate the positive and eliminate the negative. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes, my wig friend is still there. I was saying at the start of this video that I promise, hi Ange, that I promise that I'm going to get her out of there one day really soon. She is not going to live there forever. She definitely is not. And I want to contact a couple of the wig companies, but I'm kind of reluctant to do it right now because my watch count is down. And I think that they would look at that. So I think they would be less likely to send it to me. I was getting closer to 1,000 views, in the 800, 700s to the 900s, typically, and sometimes over 1,000. What nerve. um, where are my little babies? Oh, there they are. They're all curled up and snuggled up too. How I wish I could lift them to get them into the sink. Maybe I'll ask Linda when she's here. Right. He's cold, right? You're so right, Sandra. Thank God she has a Bob. Yes, he's a great pool boy. He does the drinks. How much better can it be? My fur babies are good, but I really wish that I'm just afraid that I will. You have 5 viewer? What's that? Oh, going to the groomer. I wish I could have the groomer come over. I really do. I wish I could. But that should be my biggest problem. Ouch. Oh. And the day is calling for rain. Yeah. That's kind of like getting your car washed. Yes. I'm gonna, oops, I'm gonna lower this a little bit. My neck is bothering me tonight. So I think I'm gonna be out of range in a minute. I should really lower this a little bit. I wonder if I could, nah, I'll do it for next time. I'm afraid I'll disturb the whole balance here. So better that I should leave it like this. Oh, I wanted to ask you another question. This is another marketing question. By the way, if it bothers you that I ask you these, please let me know and I won't. Oh, I know. And I would absolutely love it, Denise. I really would. I want to ask you just a couple more questions about your impressions of the stuff that I'm working on again. What about something like this? Anything? But there's one that's really more important to me to get your opinion of. Oh, okay. What about this? Yeah? That's funny. That is funny. Okay. And what about this? Yeah, I thought so too, Denise. Yeah, I like the peacock. Yeah. And this one? So I figured again for kids, like for onesies or for little. No? No good on that one? Yes, for babies. Okay, the second one you didn't like. The second you didn't like the crawl one for all your alcoholic friends. Oh no, that was for babies. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, the crib I thought was kind of cute. So, yeah, nothing else new. Just that. And again, having gone over the coffee once, I'm pretty sure I showed you this one. I think that I did that one yesterday. You couldn't hear me, Sandy? I listened to it myself and I was able to hear me. I don't know if anybody else here saw the video. The problem was I could not I could not believe that I just couldn't believe that the entire time I was videoing, I had the television on in the background. And I thought, what an idiot I was. I guess that day, whatever it was, I was just oblivious to it. But it was extremely annoying as I was editing the video. So that was the reason I put yeah, I didn't want to throw the video out because I felt like it had some good information on it, both about the Trust Beauty thing and about that particular eye look, because I've had a number of requests for a video on that for quite a while. So I figured since I had done it, it would be good to just have it, be able to have it out there. But I probably shouldn't have even loaded it. So, hi Casey. So, it was a choice, and it probably was not a great choice, but it is what it is. So, didn't bother you? Good, good. I'm glad. I just as I started to do the editing, I kept saying, when is this stupid girl going to realize the television is on and turn it off? And it never happened. Yeah, so it is what it is. I am nothing if not real. So thanks, Linda. It's about, I think, 3 or 4 different colors actually, sort of all mixed together. Oh, thank you so much, Donna. I appreciate that. It's just, I am who I am. So whatever it is on any given day, that's what you get. What you get is quite real. So don't know. The moisturizer is really, really good. My skin has been looking good. The cleanser has been working really well also. I do miss my micellar water. I really want to get that back because I love that for taking my makeup off. I should do more of the cooking ones. I know. I really want to do the potato soup for sure. And I probably could do some others. Yeah, you could see it. Yeah, I'm glad. I'll tell you, when I did my cleansing, you mix your lipstick. Yeah, yes. Yeah, I definitely want to do it. I just have to go to the store. The Unique. I was watching a video tonight. It was an older video, I think, of somebody who had tried the Unique products. That moisturizer is expensive. It was 50 something dollars. I don't remember exactly how much. 50 something. I think there is I don't remember if they said that the Unique. Oh, Unique is all their products, I think, are expensive. But yeah, a lot of that stuff is really expensive. I don't mind paying what feels like a high price to me for a product if it lasts for a long time, because then I feel as if I'm not really paying a lot because it works well and because it's going to last for a long time. Like my Marinesse powder, it lasted me for well over a year. I cannot complain about that, whatever I pay for it. How much is on what? Vita, Vita Vegemin. How much is in it? Are you talking about in the moisturizer? Because if you're asking me that, I think I don't remember. I'd have to look. Yeah, I'll have to look. I was going to say 1.7 ounces, but that might have been the cleanser. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can. Where's my other phone? I just had it. Let me see if I can pull it up. It takes a tiny bit of product. It really takes a tiny bit of product. So if it lasts for a long time, and again, if it works, it's really doing wonderful things for my skin. So for me, that's really important. Let me see, where is their site? Let me see. That's the night cream, the exfoliating scrub, the enzyme mask, the moisturizer. Let's see. It's 1 fluid ounce. And you hear what's good. Yeah, the nighttime serum is what I'm most anxious to see how it works long term. Um, that was the product that, oh, actually the moisturizer is less than I thought it was. It's $40. I mean, it's not cheap, but it's 40. It says it aids in hydration and radiance, antioxidant, improves skin elasticity, brightens, smooths, and energizes the skin. It does brighten my skin. It really does. It also says, good old Dove, it says it enhances the barrier protection. There's definitely something going on. I don't know what it is. With hyaluronic acid and peptides, made in the USA, vegan, 100% cruelty-free. So, I don't know, but their nighttime thing was the thing that really, really excited me the most. So that one I will let you know also at the end of the 30 days. It's called Commit Night Cream. Oh, that's the one that was $57. And that's also an ounce. That's the thing. Dove. You're talking about Dove soap? I used to use that years ago. I really haven't used soap